My name's Maryam Khan, I'm from Manchester and I live in Bury, and I'm standing to be the MP in Bury North. If I wasn't involved in politics, I'd still be working as a solicitor. I gave all that up because I'm passionate about politics, I want to make a difference and I want to help people, which is why I'm here in Bury North to bring about that change. I got involved in politics because I was inspired by all the good work that my dad was doing as a local councillor. I saw all the positive things that were happening in the area that I grew up in, and I joined the Labour Party at the age of 16 because I believe in justice, equality and fairness. I went to my first ward meeting and the things that I noticed was the fact that I was the only young person and there were only 2 other women, and I was determined to change that. I chose to stand in Bury North because I've got strong ties to the area. I live here, I've got friends and family here, I socialise here, I went to school here. I remember as a little girl, my mum bringing me to the market, where I still go and I still buy my favourite chocolate biscuits. But at the end of the day, I just want to be given the opportunity to represent the people in this area. The first thing that I would say to any first-time voter is to go out and vote. Using your vote is the most powerful thing that you can do. You can have your say in democracy and how this country is run. I'm a young person myself and I've been voting since I was 18 and I've never ever missed the opportunity to have my say, and I think it's my duty to use my vote wisely. Outside of politics, like most women, I like shopping for shoes, and anyone who follows me on Twitter will know that I've got an obsession with biscuits, particularly the chocolate ones from Bury Market. On top of that, I like hanging around with my friends and listening to all sorts of music. The internet and technology are really useful additional tools that I'm using throughout my campaign. I've got Facebook, and anyone that follows me on Twitter knows that I'm constantly updating it in terms of what I'm doing around the constituency. But for me, it's absolutely no substitute for being on the doors, speaking to people, listening to their concerns, because if I'm going to be their Member of Parliament, I need to know what their issues are. Undecided voters are absolutely crucial to the outcome of this election. You've got a clear choice of me in a Labour government who will fight for a future fair for all, or a Tory government, which is a change we cannot afford here in Bury North. All you need to do is take a look around Bury, Ramsbottom, Tottington, and you'll see for yourselves the changes that have happened because of having a Labour government. And then take a good, long, hard look at the Tory council that we've got here. And then think about what George Osborne said. If you want to see a Conservative government, just look at a Conservative council. Well, we've seen the Conservative council and we don't like what we see. I've got 5 pledges about the things that I want to do in Bury North. Now, I got my pledges after going on the doorsteps, speaking to people, listening to their issues and seeing what their concerns were. Now, the 5 that I've got are the 5 most important issues to people in Bury North. Local businesses are vital to the economy of Bury North. The Tories oppose Labour's help for small businesses and keeping people in work during the global recession. It's my pledge to bring investment into Bury North, to support local businesses and to protect and create jobs. I think it's really important that young people have got something to do. It's completely unacceptable that the Tory Council is making cuts to youth services. My pledge is to fight for youth services and to also ensure that young people in Bury North have got the opportunities that they need and deserve. I've been speaking to many young families across Bury, Ramsbottom and Tottington, and they've all expressed their concerns that under a Tory government they might possibly lose Sure Start and their child tax credits. My pledge is to defend child tax credits and Sure Start for the hard-working families of Bury North. The schools in Bury North are excellent. They've had the benefit of a lot of money from the Labour government, and it was only recently that I was at Woodhay High School, which had the investment given to it so that it could be refurbished. That investment was opposed by the Tories. That's why my pledge is to ensure that investment continues and that we maintain our high standards in Bury schools. I share the anger and concern of local people in relation to the row over MPs' expenses. That's why I pledge to be open and transparent with mine. They'll be available for all of the public to see, and I will have them independently audited. I'm in politics for what I can give, not what I can get. A vote for Labour and a vote for me is a vote for a strong new voice for Bury North. I've been around the constituency and spoken to people about their issues and concerns. I've also discussed with them the changes they want to see in their area. I want to be given the opportunity to bring about those changes and to work towards a future fair for all.